Hi guys, they will be checking out the Logitech G923 against Forza Horizon 5. So I've had Forza Horizon 5 now for a few days. I bought the premium edition of that just to get an idea of what it's like, and I've been trying it out with the different wheels. So I've already tried it out on the G29 and the G920, and now here we're trying it out with the G923. Now there's two variants of the wheel. There's an Xbox version and a PlayStation version, and both the wheels work with a PC. But the PC one does have an issue, as on the initial release of Forza Horizon 5, there's a bug on there. So just to show you this issue, when you initially try to race, by using any of the Logitech peripherals, like the wheel, shifter, or the pedals, you'll get this message: controller disconnected, please reconnect a controller. Now there's a quick workaround for this. If you come out of this message and then you hold on to the Windows and G key, then you get the Xbox game bar, and all you do is left click on an empty area. After that, all the peripherals start working. There you go, simple as that. Now, if you've got this issue and you've done the fix, make sure you don't touch the keyboard again, because if you do touch the keyboard, then the issue starts happening again. Just to show you that. There you go, same thing again. And you just do the same fix to resolve this. Windows key, G, and left click. It's back again. So for testing purposes, I'll be testing this out with my Xbox, and that doesn't have any issues with the Logitech G923, and obviously that's the Xbox version I'm using on that. Now, I've already done a video of the best settings for the Logitech wheels, so I include a card in the corner, so check that out if you're after that. Now, from the offset, if you're playing Forza with a wheel, it's going to be a bit tricky. The default settings on this are a bit rubbish, I have to admit, so you do struggle even to keep control of the car. So it's good to get those adjusted. Now, from the outset, the game actually sets the shifter, if you're going to be using that, to automatic. So if I now jump into the settings, I've shown this in other videos, going into difficulty and coming down, you just change shifting over here. So you've got manual, which is shifting without the clutch, and then you've got manual with clutch. So we'll keep it on there and we'll come out of that, save the settings, and just to show it in action, there you go, working perfectly. No surprise really there, as it is one of the newer wheels from Logitech. Paddle shifts work perfectly as well, as you can see, going up the gears, then going down again. No issues as that. And you can flip between the two as well. So using the shifter, flip over to using the paddle shifts. So you can interchange between the two if you did have the shifter. Now, one of the interesting things I thought, now if I come back from here, go into settings, advanced controls, and then coming down to the bottom. Now, what I was expecting was their Trueforce functionality to be here. Now, a lot of the games that are compatible with Trueforce do have an option to turn it on and off. Now, I'm quite surprised to see with this one, there's no option for it. So obviously it's not compatible with that functionality. So Trueforce is very subtle, and it works with the dynamics of a car to give you a more immersive feel, so a bit of a rumble on the wheel, you could say. So really surprised I haven't put that on there. Now, coming back from there, let's jump into a race and see how controllable a car is in this. Controllability wise, not too bad. I was losing control at a few points, but managed to maintain control of the car, but wasn't too bad in terms of the experience. Testing out the functionality on this, obviously I've been playing around for a few days now. I've tried out each of the wheels, and with the G923, obviously you don't have the functionality of Trueforce on here, but performance wise, it performs really well. You get a good amount of feedback coming off the wheel with this. So you do feel tension from there. And with the grip as well on the road, it's good. With the settings I've used, stability is pretty good with this. Performance-wise, I'd say it's not that much different from the G29 and G920. In terms of functionality, I guess they're just lacking the support for the Trueforce with this. Other than that, it feels very similar. Obviously, the wheel is an upgraded wheel, but the technology is very much the same behind there, minus the Trueforce. And then beyond that, with the pedals, you've got enhancements on the brake with that. So that's the key difference with this. So I've been in touch with Logitech, just trying to find out when they're going to be updating this to support Trueforce. So not heard back so far, but I'll leave a message in the description below if you wanted to find out when that's going to be available for Forza Horizon 5. But at this moment in time, I don't see there's much of a difference between the three wheels at all. It's a budget wheel, you get a good amount of feedback and it's good to feel the tension as you're turning through there. Would I recommend it? It's a good starter wheel to go for if you're new to sim racing and works well with Forza Horizon 5. If you're new to the channel, hope you can subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified of my next release. And don't forget to hit the like button as it really helps me out. Thanks for viewing and see you in the next one.